skies hanging over a lengthy song. It feels endless, a winding labyrinth with torches growing dimmer past that point. Sunn is a band I've wanted to spotlight for a while, so I decided to bite the bullet and go ahead down that rabbit hole and talk about why I believe Sunn is extremely important not only to their own genre, but many others as a whole. Since the late 1990s, Stephen O'Malley and Greg Anderson have been layering soundscapes to a devilish effect in the musical underground, prominently orchestrating some of the most standout records in the drone genre, period. They come from the underbelly of Seattle, home of many genres, bands, and artists that understand the importance of emotion and depth in music. A grouping of despondent recordings have shot out of Sunn's canon consistently. The torturesome bite of clashing guitar lumbering forward, each note ringing out with a crisp discordance, harsh, ripping, frigid, icy peaks and jagged hills of frostbite. Even paying a brief glance to their album covers, Sunn's artistic value extends past just the tendrils they erupt in their music. Their album art looks both minimalistic and bursting with stories simultaneously. It has a personality, feels devoid of hope, undoubtedly reflective of the non-stop post-apocalyptic sound that they encompass. While many choose to discredit Sunn due to lack of progression, lack of depth, and the seemingly lack of musicality, the entire appeal and credibility of Sunn comes from the incredible talent of stringing out songs far past the conventional to push the cosmic boundaries of sound, space, distance, claustrophobia. Early in their discography, the avant-garde black metal vocals that would ring out like haunting church bells, this felt like funeral dirges chiming out over gripping notes wrapping around you creepily. These early records were sheer anomalies. They appeared as cursed omens you wouldn't want to step near, the musical equivalent of black magic. Sunn's earliest material showcased some of the greatest and most memorable riffs in drone music that would ever come, something not even they could move above. They were harrowing from the very beginning. Their dynamics fluidly moved forward in recent years, crafting the duo records Life Metal and Pyroclast, with recordings so full they felt deprived of sunlight, a forest where trees are so tall that they touch the clouds and branches that blot out the moon, these organic, distorted, freakish sounds that are so specific to Sunn. Many bands over the years have attempted to either replicate, blatantly copy, or be very much inspired by Sunn, and yet none up until this point have successfully took the formula that they have perfected. Bands inspired by noisier drone music and especially doom metal is infinitely touched by the near flawless discography of this band, straight from the depths of an abyss no human has stepped foot into. The meticulous nature of relentless crush, the troubling atmosphere these records exist in, momentarily transcending you to disassociation, the type of music you blankly stare off into the distance to, entranced and lost in the magnitude of the sound towering over you at monolithic heights. Sunn is truly the Goliath of drone music, and whether or not Sunn is your cup of tea or not, it is unmistakable and impossible to not pay heed to the influence that they have had. A sound so experimental that it breaks anything orthodox, either indirectly or directly casting a subconscious shadow across the extreme and drone musical landscape in a vast number of ways, consistently releasing the albums that incorporate all of the negative emotions of bleak, hollow sound and implementing it all in a laborsome assortment of epics. So no matter what, in my opinion, Sunn cannot ever be replaced.